What up, Aquarius? Aquarius. Whoo, I was fighting with this webcam for the cappy. So let's pray that this thing does not move because it was driving me insane on that last reading. So, Aquarius, this is going to be your May Bone Curio reading. Let's see what we got going on for Aquarius. Let's see. Do I have everything? Look at there. Dropping stuff, trying to see. Alrighty. Aquarius. Aquarius May. What we got going on for the Aquarians? Ooh, purse is upright. Money coming in. Aquarius. All right. Let's see. Ooh. So we got new job. All righty. We got money with travel. I'm trying to see. Spirit is warning you about your spending, though, because there's a lack of money. Money is upside down. So, Spirit, we got the claw, and some of you might be having some financial issues that you have to deal with. The good thing is it could be that you are getting a new job. Some of you, though, excuse me, Aquarius, could be taking a pay cut. But I hear that it's temporary. So if you have gotten a new job and the money is not there, it looks like that it's a stepping stone for a few of you. For some of you, though, you may be working in a job where there is no growth. And Spirit is like, you need to go ahead and move forward because I feel like there's going to be a lot of movement. But I do see that you're going to have to watch your spending because some of you, there's some expenditures that are coming in that may be really messing with your budget. Now, in the bad spell work, we do have the bullet casing, and some of you might be having some issues with a little bit of spiritual work that's being thrown your way. And there may be some blockages that are coming in with that because we have the hip being inflexible. It may be that you're getting stuck or stagnant in the situation and you have to break that energy. Could also be, too, that you're dealing with somebody who's a not very nice person that is in that energy. And this could be anybody. This could be a boss, a friend, family member, but you're dealing with somebody who's very stubborn. It kind of has to be their way or the highway type of energy. And this person can be very tricky because they're inflexible and it may be making you inflexible too, which means that you always have to bend to their will. They may not be bending exactly the way that you are towards them. Okay. So Spirit is kind of like, watch yourself with this person. Now, I'm getting there could be pregnancy that's coming in for some. If this is not pregnancy, this could be stomach or digestive issues that you may be dealing with. It may be affecting opportunities or maybe even your work. It's almost like I want to do this, but I have irritable bowel syndrome and I can't work 12 hours or I can't do that because there may be some issues with my stomach. And I'm just putting that out there. I don't know. I feel like that there's something definitely going on with stomach and it may be bloating. It may not be that, you're having issues to that degree, but I do feel like that it may be something that does affect some of you at work. And it could be that you're a stomach virus or something like that where, it's running its course. When it comes to love, there's this energy of playing games, and this might not necessarily be a bad thing. For some of you, this could be a connection with someone where you're really enjoying this person. But I am getting with the little skeleton hands, some of y'all may be feeling that this person is taking too much from you, or this person may be thinking that you're taking too much from them. And this could be anything. This could be wanting more attention. I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing, but if this is not that, then some of you are dealing with somebody who's playing games with you. They're kind of putting stuff out there to see how you're going to react. And I hope it's not that. And I think that's for a very few that you're dealing with somebody who's an adult and they're just kind of like putting you in scenarios just to see how you're going to react to them. Now, in the good luck sector, we have money upside down too. Definitely not the month to go gamble. I would say, definitely just save. Save this month. This is not a time to take a lot of chances because some of you, the money is not there. Now, of course, if you're in that energy, if the money is looking funny, you 100% know. But I do see money coming in. And for some of you, it may be coming in through a big move, like a relocation. going somewhere else. I get something that comes in really fast with travel, and then we have the sword. So there may be some news that comes in, and it's like, okay, I definitely have to travel out to make this money, or I have to move because this position that I want is somewhere else. We do see a new job coming in, and for some of you, it may require that at some point you do pack up and leave. Relocation is a big thing. Let's see, where is the world? So in the middle. So yeah, some of y'all are going to be moving to a different place, because there may be opportunities there. We got the handcuffs in your money, which means that some of your money is tied up. Chicken foot, though, is trying to protect, but we got jealousy. So for some, this could be working with a group of people that really they're jealous. We got 5 here, we got 5 here. So this could be 5 people within this group. We could also see some changes that are coming in within 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months. If you are applying for a job, you may have gotten something and there's some jealousy because of an opportunity that has come to you. For some of you, I think this may be even a job that you left, and you may have walked away because of issues with people or some type of conflict to get another job. If you have gotten a new job, though, I would kind of keep my eye on some of the people that you work with, because I get something with a click that could be coming in where you're trying to fit in with something. There's something with a group dynamic or a click. Now, some of you, I feel like this new job could be in law enforcement, or it could be in the government, military, because we have a badge here. So you may be getting something that has to do with clearance or security clearance. Uh, I'm also getting something with health too, doctor bag. Some of you, this could be in the health industry. So we have legal industry and we have health industry or government, military, with a job that's coming in. But we do have some jealousy. For a few of you, there may be some issue with a friend. There's some conflict with a friend, and it looks like that it could be with jealousy too. Let's see. I'm not really getting, other than money. It may be a job position or some change in money that is an issue with this person. They're also maybe getting something because your back is turned, their back is turned, where this is like a one-sided friendship or there's a lack of communication. Maybe you don't even talk to this person all the time. You don't think that there's a problem, but it looks like that there may be a problem with someone. Could be female energy, but I'm also getting masculine too. So some of you, there may be a friend group that there may be one person that is causing issues with other people in your group. Maybe this was even a friend that you worked with at one point and you left them or you moved on. But I do get some issues with finding a job, and some of you are finally taking a sigh of relief because new job comes in and the anchor is there. And then we get the stress heart that looks like it is like sitting up like, so I think for a few of you, there may have been some stress about money, and then a job comes in. There are some health issues, but they look like they are getting better because we see the road opener key on top of it, and I see a lot of communication. So some of you may be going back and forth with your doctor, but it looks like recovery is there. So if you've been having issues, looks like there's going to be something that comes out positive. All right. I do see, and I just all of a sudden got dizzy. So some of you may be having migraines. There may also be some issue with vertigo. But I feel like that there may be, I keep hearing dehydration, and there may be a caffeine sensitivity, but also something with med. It's something that you're ingesting, Aquarius, that could be causing some type of problem with you. And there may even be some stuff that's going on with high blood pressure or heart. But like I said, recovery is there. Spirit is really looking over it, especially a female spirit who's watching over you. She wants you to look at things a little bit more clearly, and I know why, because there's a demon head on the other side over here. So you may be dealing with somebody, and we have the skeleton hand on top of this demon head where this person is like, take, 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 take. For some of you, this might even be in a relationship where you're not seeing something very clearly. Be careful that you're not seeing things the way you want to see them rather than the way that they really are, Aquarius. Because I feel like there's some, I don't know, there's some confusion about a relationship or something that you don't want to see because you're not looking at it. And the spirit is telling you they want you to look at it a little bit deeper. Heart is upside down, so I do feel like that there is going to be some problem with communication. Some of you, there may even be a change. You could be changing. The person you're with is changing. So there may be a discussion about that. You're not the same person, or we don't want the same thing. So some of this may be fixed with communication. But for a few, there may just be some change. That's like, I don't want the same things that I wanted last month or, 2 weeks ago. And I see cutting someone off. There is some travel that's going to be coming in. And some of you, this is big. I feel like this is something that comes quick. So you may hear about some news where you have to go back home, or there is a project that you have to be there really fast. So there's some travel that looks like, oh, I got to go. I got to do this. Could be because of this job opportunity that's opening up. Maybe they can't hold the position for you. Maybe you need to be there. But I see some type of some quickness with movement and travel. Now, a few of you in your family sector, and especially with your crown upside down in your home, it looks like you need to assert yourself a little bit better with your family. This could be with your friends that you see as family. This could also be spiritual family and biological family. But there's something going on in communication where maybe you're not talking or saying what you need to say. I feel somebody's holding their tongue, and I think it's because they don't want any conflict. So it may be that I don't want to say anything because there's going to be a problem, and I don't want the problem, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. But I feel like Spirit is saying it's not going to work long term for you. You're going to have to assert. Manifestation, you want some type of change in your family. There may be some disappointment that it's not changing. Something that you want is not going the way that you want it to go. And that could be where you're having to assert yourself. Let's see. You're dealing with something where there's an inflexibility, and there is too possibly some type of gossip that may be coming in within your family. Let's see. What is it about? Could be new beginnings, and you may have somebody who's not happy. There's a lot of talk about the road opener and the anchor on top of you. So you may have some family that there's a transformation, there's change, and they are like they're not talking to you about it. They're talking amongst themselves, like what's going on with him, what's going on with her, like why are they doing this? Um, I don't know. I mean, the backs are turned. So you may not be talking to a particular person, but that person is talking to someone else. So say you're having issues with your mother. You're not going back and telling your mother you're having issues. You may have a sister or a brother, a sibling that's going back and talking. Or if you have children, they may not be talking to you, but they could be talking about you to other people. So I feel like that there's something that's going on because it's like people are talking in opposite directions than who they should be talking to. Maybe you're having, like I say, there's an issue with not wanting conflict with people. So maybe it's like, I'm not going to talk to this person. I'm going to go talk to their brother or their sister. There's going to be conflict there because there's something that gets lost in this communication. It's almost like I'm talking to my sister about my mom, and then my sister goes back and tells her, and it's not what I said. So some of you might be dealing with that energy where the conflict is there anyway. It's better, Aquarius, if it's going to come out your mouth. If you need to talk to somebody this month, you need to be the one that says what needs to be said. There may be some minor delays on travel, and this could be because, like I said, some of you might be going someplace where you need to be there really, really quick. but this could be, oh, I need to get my passport, or, the ticket is more, so I need to maneuver, or maybe you have some type of mileage or flight benefits or whatever. But it looks like that there is going to be some travel that's coming in. Some of you may be dealing with a masculine energy. I don't know. I keep getting something with transgender. So I don't know if this is somebody who is um, going through the process of changing, but I feel like there's male to female or female to male. And you could be traveling out to a different country to get surgery. But I am getting that you may have somebody who's not supporting this. Yeah, you may have some opposition with someone because there's some type of change that's coming in. And I feel like some of you are not going to be supported with this change. And I hope that's not true. I hope that's not, because, people deserve to be who they are. But if you are, you're going to be okay. You just may have a person that pulls away because of they don't agree with your lifestyle. So if this is not you becoming or dealing with your sexuality or your gender, this could be that maybe you're transforming and you just have somebody that doesn't want to see you for who you are or who you are becoming. There's a control issue going on somewhere. We started off kind of with control, and it looks like that we still have this energy, whether this is you doing this or somebody doing this to you. You do have some bullet casing on your spirituality, and it's in the bad spell work, which could be somebody that is doing a little work. Like I said, there may be some blockages or something that you have to push through. If you don't believe in spell work, this could just be somebody that is, you're telling them that, oh, I want to start my own business, or I'm planning to relocate, or I'm dating this new person. And they're really questioning, why you're doing something. Some of you, I think there's a spiritual change, or the way that you're looking at your spirituality or your religion. And I just read this with Capricorn. So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or a earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Um, I feel like that you may have no choice but to walk away from this if you're dealing with somebody who is not accepting you for who you are, Aquarius. But I think for the most part, there are going to be a lot of you that don't. If you are transforming, whether you're, losing weight, or you're, coming out the closet, or you're deciding to, address gender assignment or something like that. Some of you are not going to have these issues, but there are a select few. And I guess because there's a lot of confusion, I think this whole reading is about control. Someone trying to control you, or you not being your true authentic self. You're not being able to be who you really are because you're trying to be what people want you to be. There may be some vices or some habits that you like or you enjoy, but you can't share that with people because you feel like that they're going to judge you. And there may be this coming to the surface because it's coming out big in this reading. So some of you may be really going through something, and you want to put that out there, but you may have some people that are just like, nah, I like you the way you are, don't do that, don't change. Or I don't want you to, I love the way that you were in 2020 and now you're acting different. It's like we're supposed to evolve. And some of you, I feel like you're tired of just hiding who you are. There could be this energy of, I don't want to please people anymore, I just want to be happy. Because it's like you're letting go of stress. And there may have been a period where you were very stressed out because what people thought about you or how people looked at you. And now it's like you're really coming into who you are. But a few of you are still scared to assert yourself and put yourself out there, Aquarius, because you're worried. There's two different energies, some who are embracing this energy, and then there's a few that are really struggling to be who they really want to be, Aquarius. Don't lose yourself in other people. I think that's the biggest issue for a lot of Aquarians, and most, I would say a lot of air signs. Well, not Gemini. I don't think Gemini loses themselves for anybody, but I know I've done it as a Libra. So some of you may be, seeing yourselves through other people's eyes, and then you become what they want you to be. And that may not be who you are. Nine of Cups, romantic, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And then we have the Nine of Wands, battling, strength of will, control. Somebody is trying to control an energy. That's interesting. Full reverse, resistance. Somebody's like, you're being reckless. You're doing some things that I don't agree with. You know, you're taking these chances and you're battling this energy with this person. There's a battle of wills. And this could be somebody that you're in a relationship with, Two of Cups. Now, if this is not a romantic relationship, this is partnership. Could be somebody that you work with. Maybe that there's a person who is changing and their partner or the person that they're with is kind of like, I want to move in a different direction, or let's try something different. And the other person may not be up to it. Wheel of Fortune. We have life cycles, changes, something that moves forward. And then we have Nine of Swords, nightmares, distress. Somebody made a decision that they want to do something different. And they could be talking to someone that says, no, you're being reckless, you're being foolish, you're not thinking something through. You may have somebody who's looking at you like, what are you doing? Like, what direction are you going, Aquarius? And I feel like some of you have thought about something for a while. And it may be, I feel like there's this pull, like destiny, like I have to do this. And it may not make it that strong, or it may not be that strong for everybody, but I feel for some of y'all have this pull, like this has to work for me, or I have to go this direction, or this has to be it. Three of Swords, though, there could be heartache, sorrow. For some of you, this could even be stress that causes heart issues. So watch your health. But I feel like this is kind of like I can't sleep at night because I got a lot on my mind. I'm thinking about it a lot. Some of you, there may have been a loss. There could have been something with surgery too that slowed you down. You may have dealt with an illness that you had to let go of something. But I feel for some of you, this could be a person or a relationship, especially if they're trying to control you. Knight of Swords, egotistical, impulsive, competition, being criticized. Page of Swords, braggart, communication. Lack of communication, immaturity, slander. And like I said, some of you, I felt like that you were going to have some people that were talking about you. Maybe this is even, if you look at partnership with a job, I was battling people. I was in an energy where I wasn't moving forward. You know, I decided to take a risk on something and move towards something new, Wheel of Fortune. And it may be Nine of Swords after a lot of thought, or maybe even a stress. Do I want to walk away from this job? Do I want to walk away from this relationship? Three of Swords, though, there's grief. And then we have the Knight of Swords, egotistical. Somebody that's used to getting their way. And then we have communication errors, slander. This could be end of a relationship. Eight of Swords reverse, release, moving on. If this is not a romantic relationship, this could be a friendship where you and this person are just not on the same page anymore. You're not seeing things the same way. And maybe this wasn't supposed to be something that was going to last a lifetime anyway. I feel like that for some of you, it could be too that you picked a partner that other people don't like. And I feel like there's something with a loss. For very few, there could be something with cheating. Somebody that, is very narcissistic and ego driven. And it's like, they get caught, but it's like, you're not going to leave me. I'm going to do what I want to do. But I get a lot of trust issues that are coming in, whether this is a relationship, a friendship, or even with a job, a coworker. Release, walking away from something. The Tower, disaster. Fear of change, but trying to avoid it. And then we have the Five of Wands reverse, new opportunities, a breakthrough, finding some type of harmony. Some of you are breaking through a really negative energy. Planning. What is my next step? If this was a job, it could have been something that was really stressing you out. It's like, okay, I got to move forward. Wheel of Fortune is there. Nightmare could be that you're having to break through this energy, and then we get a lot of slander and gossip. Could be that you're trying to get another job, but when they call for a referral, this person is giving a nasty referral about you. If this is a relationship, this was a partnership where somebody was reckless, maybe they took a chance, should have been moving forward. But then we have the Three of Swords. This could be hurt, heartache, sorrow, dealing with somebody that is selfish. And it is Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Seven of Swords, Tower. Some of you, this could be somebody looking at you this way. Like, you let me down. You know, there's some things that expectations I had of you and it's not working. I don't really feel that way though, Aquarius. I feel like some of this energy is being done to you. Be careful that you don't have people trying to play games with you or play games with your heart. I feel like some of you may be having a relationship that's going to be tested. And it could be because of deception or somebody not being truthful or honest about something that is possibly coming out to the top. Some of you, I feel like you have somebody that's trying to control you. Like, you know, kind of do as I say. And even if they're not doing this, it's like they're manipulating you into something that feels right to them. And I feel like it's through communication. Like, if you love me, you would do this. Or if you really cared about me, you would do this. Now, this could also be friends or family too. So we have Two of Wands, planning, and then the Judgment in reverse, stagnation, refusal, indecision. I need to walk away from something, but I don't know if I should be doing this. But you started a plan. So if this was to pull away from a group of people or a job or a relationship, you started a plan and then it's kind of like I stopped. Ten of Wands, responsibility, overwhelmed. Can't go anywhere because I have things that I have to take care of. Eight of Pentacles, unreliable. Some of you could be dealing with somebody, though, that is not supporting growth for you. Let's see, Aquarius. Two of Swords in reverse, upsetting the status quo. Inner peace after walking away from something. Four of Pentacles, coveting, envy, definitely some jealousy around you. Queen of Pentacles, somebody who doesn't work as hard as you but has everything to say. And then Ace of Swords, failed efforts, wrong choice, stress. So some of you are pulling away from something that has been very stressful to you. And it could be because somebody wants something that you have, or maybe you want something better. Like, you're looking at, I wish I had this job, or I wish I had this relationship, or this person is looking at you, I wish I had this relationship, or I wish I had what you did. There's something coming on with, I think, trying to find yourself, and there's resistance there. For some of you, there's something that, with all these swords, there's something that you're going to have to deal with that's going to be very unpleasant. With the Tower, something falls apart, and it's because of either hearing something that makes you feel very uncomfortable, or being put in a situation when you find something out that makes you feel very uncomfortable, or vice versa, somebody finding out something about you that makes you feel very uncomfortable. We have avoidance, stagnation, indecision, trying to plan a movement forward, but then all of a sudden there's like, I don't really want to deal with this. There's a lot of responsibilities with me having to move on. So some of you may be staying in a position that you're in because you're worried about having more put on your plate. If I move away from this could be codependency too. I don't want to walk away from this relationship because I may not have anything. Goodness, Aquarius. Let's pull the Life Oracle and see what's going on. Because I feel like that there's some openings that are coming in, but some of you have some decisions to make. And it could be that there is some control issues that are going on within that. Could be from a relationship, family. This could even be a job. I can't walk away from this until I have a plan. But then we have avoidance because it's like, I don't want to have to deal with the energy right now. And I feel like there's movement forward, but you could be battling yourself. So we got spiritual growth. Let's see. Let's pull. Aquarius, Aquarius. You are currently experiencing a lesson required for your spiritual evolution. So you're in the midst of a test. Maybe that's why it feels so chaotic to me right now, because it looks like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions, and it may not be, maybe painful for some of you. All righty. Surrender. Surrender all control. So you're the control freak. Some of you, it's like throw your hands up in the air and let spirit guide you where you need to be. Some of you need to get a little bit more rest, start taking better care of yourselves, but it looks like that you're fighting some type of change, old habits. But I feel like there is deception on these habits where it's almost like some of you don't want people to know what these habits are. And maybe it's because it gives you some type of insecurity, or you're worried that people are going to judge you. There's this cycle of going around and around in circles for some of you. I feel like you keep doing the same thing, saying the same thing year after year after year. There's no movement, and it's because you have to break cycles. And I think Spirit is really pushing you. Find your voice. Speak up. That's where the vertebrae, assert yourself. This could be that maybe the old habit is giving into other people. This could also be wanting other people to be happy, you know, without you being happy, or putting yourself last. It's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you happy. Maybe that is your old habit, because I get something with control. And here's the crazy thing. You may be acting like you're not in control of a situation, but you are. I think the energy is people pleasing, doing things that make other people happy and putting yourself last. But then it's almost like you keep coming back to that new year, new me energy. I'm going to do everything different this year, or this year is going to be different. And then you kind of fall back into the energy of the people that you're around you. I don't know if you're happy with that, Aquarius. I don't think you have to change it. I think it's for the people who are unhappy, where it's like, every year, here we go. I keep doing the same shit for you, cooking the same food for you, going on the same vacations for you, and I'm not happy. Speak up. Speak up. So we got new door opening. Could be a new job, could be a new relationship. Spirit is saying you're unhappy with something, and it's like you need to let it go. It's time to go ahead and close that other door and let this new one open up. It is saying too that you need to trust your intuition, but we got judgment there. So it's like, I want to go through this new door. I want to start something new. I am speaking up and asserting myself, but I'm scared that people are going to look at me and be like, you know what? It's not good what you're doing. It's not good what you're doing. Some of you are afraid of being judged by other people, and it's because you have been judged. Seeker of the truth. Is it really the people judging you that's holding you back, or is it the feeling of being judged that's holding you back? I think it's perception. I think for some of you, it's like, is it really happening? And that's what's holding me back, because they're talking about me, or they are looking at me. And we did see that. I'm not going to say that you're not. There are people that are gossiping and slandering and doing some things that maybe you thought were gone. And this could be, if this is not your old habit, this could be people keep throwing your habits back at you. Like, oh, well, you used to be this way in 1997, or in 2011, this is what you used to do. And this could be where Spirit is like, assert yourself. I'm not that person anymore. I've gone through a new change, but the judgment is still there. And the seeker of truth is basically, speak what you feel, not what these people think. There also could be something that maybe you're judgmental about that you need to see the truth of. But I get that there's this energy of moving past these old habits, or not being authentic. And then we got positive life changes. Yes. Career transition. And then we have, I feel for some of you, there is this energy of support. Support. Maybe you haven't felt supported in the past. I feel a lot of judgment and trust issues from people. Some of you, this is definitely a job. For a few of you, this is a relationship. You're in a relationship with somebody who could be, very judgmental. Why you do this, why you keep acting a certain way, and we have old habits. But maybe you have done some changing, some growth. Spirit is like, speak up. This could also be too that a new job. Maybe you had all that evil eye energy and the slander and stuff was coming in from a place where you're moving away from. And then we have career transition, but it seems to be positive. If you're walking away from something, it looks like you need to. Yeah, wake up call. Some of you, I feel like that there's this energy of needing to see something right so that you can walk your purpose. Spirit is 100% supporting this growth for you, but you're going to have some people around you, Aquarius, that I think they're not nice. Some of you are going to have maybe an old job that gives you a nasty referral, or people that talk about you, and I see movement. I see moving on. Some of you, this could be an old relationship or a relationship that has outran its course. There's a lot of changes that are coming in. And like I said, there may be some things that are going on with sexuality and gender. There's also maybe one-sided relationships or relationships where you have merged with somebody and you're not being yourself. There's also possibly sides of yourself that you're scared to let people see because you're going to be judged. But the seeker of truth is on top of you. Let them judge you. Speak your truth. It brings positive changes to you because you know what it does? It sets you free. Yeah. Yeah. I like booty bouncing at night. Yeah, I do. Ain't no shame in my game. Yeah, I might drink a whole bottle of wine when I get depressed. Yeah. If you want to call me an alcoholic, call me an alcoholic, but that's what I do. You know, yeah, I look at porn and, do my little stuff while I'm looking at porn. So, I know somebody told you that. Yeah, that's what I do. I think if you take, I mean, that might be too much, but hey, I'm an air sign. Like, hell fucking yeah, that's what I do. And you're air. So I think once you take the stigma off of what it is that you are scared that people are going to see in you, then it's not there anymore. They're talking about you anyway. So you might as well set the record straight. If they sitting up here talking about you out here screwing 15 men and it's 25, hell no, that number too low. I'm fucking 25 people right now. It takes the mystery out of it. It takes the power away from these people because they're speaking the truth that is not theirs to speak. So you may be dealing with energy of people that are talking about you or making you feel some kind of way, but it's not for them to do that because it's not true. It's not. Secret of truth is on you. You know, I don't know. There's a lot of energy that's coming in, and I think that there may be some confusion on what you want, and there may be some pain of separating from some people. There may be some heartbreak of having to let some people go because they don't want to see the changes in you. But there is transformation. There's a lot of things that have gone on for you that are happening, and some people don't want to see the new you. They're too caught up in what the old you was, the old you that maybe gave them a lot to talk about. But I do feel like you need to find your authentic self and really speak up, put your foot down, be who you're supposed to be. Because it looks like when you do that, so many other things are going to open up for you. All right, Aquarius. I think we almost went 40 minutes, Aquarius. All right. Love y'all.